So, less than 2 days ago, we came together on this spot. I'm going to put that in the floor to remember this. And I said to you, I said, there's no other place I'd rather be. There's no other people I'd rather be with at this moment than with you. My only question today is, do we really have to leave? Is this the end of it? So I'm already feeling separation anxiety, if you know what that means. I have a lot of work to do this coming week, but I don't believe anything will match what I experienced this weekend with the great spirits that I'm looking at right now. We talked about meditation, and what I want to do is I want to demonstrate a few things, because you're like me. When I first heard about meditation, I went, whatever. It's now become mainstream. People are using it in major hospitals throughout the world to help their patients with diseases, behaviors. We're now seeing the relevancy with athletes worldwide. When you see an athlete standing there before they're about to do their jump, they're standing there like this with their pole, and their eyes are closed, and you'll even see their body go, because the muscles are following the thoughts. So I have two stories. This is another story time, our last for this meeting, and I hope it's not our last meeting. But I want to read you two stories that reflect upon what I'm trying to say. The first one is about a young Chinese pianist, one of the most accomplished pianists in China, if not the world. During the 1960s, where in China they were experiencing a cultural revolution, he became incarcerated in jail for 6 years with no piano. The Red Guards had broken his hands and broken his wrists. He'll never play again, they said. After his release, when the revolution was over, he was interviewed before a concert and asked, what was there to do in the Peking jail? To which he answered, nothing, he replied, with a firm grin. I just kept practicing music in my head, and I even composed a concerto. There were no pens, no paper. Though I didn't have any of that, I wrote it down in my mind. I wrote it down in my mind. I played the keys with fingers that I didn't have. When the concert began, his first one out of prison, and it was completed, it was attended by the most amazing elite pianist in the world. When he was finished, he was judged by his peers to have gone significantly beyond his highest level. When you're out there with your team, and you're wondering whether it's more important to get another 15 minutes of X's and O's in game time, or whether you think your team could just get quiet and meditate for a few minutes, you be the judge as to what you think would be more beneficial. 6 years, no playing, comes out, broken arm, broken hands, broken wrist, healed, plays the piano, goes beyond anything he's ever been. The other story is a pretty famous study that was done with a group of basketball athletes, and they gathered all these basketball athletes who were having problems with foul shooting. You only qualified for the group if you were a 60% foul shooter. So Tim, you wouldn't qualify. You're up there 90, 95, something like that. The last I saw, right?
You're too kind.
I know you. 60 to 62% range, and they gathered all these people, and they formed them into 3 groups. The first group was told for the next 3 weeks, what you're going to do is you're going to take 500 foul shots a day. Now that's surely going to help, right? I mean, you're coaches. Isn't that a smart move? Let's shoot 500 shots a day, 3 weeks, let's see if we improve. Group number 2, what they did was they shot 500 shots a day, and they meditated every day. The third group, they just meditated. By the end of the 3 weeks, the statistics are astounding. Group number 1, who shot 500 shots a day, raised their average, as you would suspect, from 62% all the way up to 68% in 3 weeks. Phenomenal. Who wouldn't want that? Group number 2, they did the meditation. Group number 2 went from 60% up to 85% because they did both. Group number 3, I'm sorry to report, they just meditated. Poor things. They went up to 83%. Now, if I'm an athlete, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do the X's and O's, I'm going to shoot, I'm going to make sure my form, everything is perfect. And I'm going to meditate too. But if I don't have any time and I'm incarcerated in some jail and I need to shoot foul shots when I come out, if that's the case, I'm going to meditate every day. And who's going to put me down from 3%? Big deal, right? Okay? All right. So, let me ask you to stand up. You're going to keep